something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred. From where you came isn't who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. That storm keeps on raging, but don't you forget, God's not done with you yet. When it feels like you're losing the war in your head, just know this isn't the end. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time. You still got to break these chains that left you scarred. From where you came isn't who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. He's got tattoos, he's bad news. Yeah, that's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like to cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, I've been around. Yeah, everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country. You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl. since you laid eyes on me. You've been barking up the wrong.
The onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
To kick off for the 49ers.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And able to take it past the 25 and to the 28-yard line. Here's Nix to throw right away. Gets it underneath. Here's Harvey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pick up on first down. And they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give them 14 yards there and a Denver first down. Pretty good start right off the bat there with throws 1 and 2.
He's not locking in on just one target early, is he? Spreading it around a little bit as this game gets started.
Back-to-back first downs.
Bombers.
To throw, here's Nix. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, his second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, first and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Get set. 18. Start.
Now a man whose father won 2 rings as a Bronco. It's Christian McCaffrey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Charles, Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And now a fake on the jet sweep, but instead they'll give it to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right on the 50, a gain of 3. The Niners at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
2nd and 6.
Get set, get set.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And it's taken in at the 9. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did something with that. This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping it for a loss.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Nick's going to give to Harvey. And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver 1st down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Off the play fake, Nix. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down. You look at this Niner defense. They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. To throw is Nix. Quick hitch, complete. It's Sutton. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. try and do this himself. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
Yeah, that's a nice pickup there, especially when it comes on the heels of a 3-and-out the first time you have the ball. They were determined to not have that happen again, and that's a nice throw for their first down of the game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he'll be taken down, but not before it gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Get set, get set.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 1st down gains. 6-0 our score after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it 2nd down and 11. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Here's Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him down complete. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum, because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Throwing here, Purdy. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle that slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. So the the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be second down. Purdy will look to throw again here. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Yellow. 18, watch out. Up.
Purdy now to throw. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle from 13 yards out. And the 49ers strike quickly here to tie up the ball game.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Jake Moody now for the point after. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
That's the score. Niners 7, Broncos 6.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Harvey to start the drive. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little game.
So try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down, 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. In the mirror, no reflection. Another day, just another resurrection. Where's the glory? Just another story. I won't be the ending that was written for me. And I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right where it began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence.
Well, the onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
To kick off for the Broncos.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. But they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Purdy bootlegging it. And incomplete to open things up. When you look at this Bronco defense, they enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
2nd and 10. Purdy. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it up. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is...
Yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so right. 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 One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. A Little Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Swift for sale, like 5 below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm Biddy. Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Soft up, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Bronc. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Denver Broncos and the San Francisco 49ers.
To kick off for the Broncos.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And we're off from Levi Stadium. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Outside.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. On the gun is Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Kittle makes the catch. He gets loose down the right side. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone, and you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Get set. Line around up. Hey, that's your man.
McCaffrey. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal.
Outside.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Get set.
Here's Purdy to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
At their own 5-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Nicks off the play action. And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety. Well, I don't know if I've ever seen this before, partner. The first time they touch the ball, somehow it ends up as a safety.
Somehow, some way. How about we just call it unfortunate for one side? But I tell you what, if we get a safety on the first touch of this game, I can't wait to see what we're in store for today.
Nice positivity there. So they will indeed accept that penalty. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Outside. 18. What's up?
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Get set. 18.
First down, and they go right back to it. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets them 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Outside. 18.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Well, set up the screen to McCaffrey. Room to run inside the 20. And they finally get to him at the 15. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a 49er first down.
With that down the distance, this group is pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the person that did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Get set. 18. What's up?
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Outside. 18.
Here's Robinson up the middle. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Get set. 18. What's up?
Purdy on 3rd and 1. And guys, man, that's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow their early lead to 8. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Bronx. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
Almost set. Ready.
Here's the fake. Here's Nix. Brought in right side. He gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
And I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Hold on a sec. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay.
Nix with it on first. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ready.
Shotgun held out to Harvey. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield on their own side. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And that is how our 1st quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter. Our score reads 9-0. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down.
Ready.
Now a toss. This is Harvey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
They got out ahead of that one. A good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented the big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Quick slant taken in by Pittman. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
Going for it with Harvey. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. points in this game.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Putting the tight end in motion. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond their 25-yard line. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Get set, get set. Line around, up.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Jonte Barron has it. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season. They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Hits him on the in route. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
To throw, here's Nix. Dialing up a receiver screen. Across the 20, continuing to work. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Ready.
They send a tight end in motion. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
For the field goal, a 25-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that's going to give them the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Shotgun snap for Purdy. They'll get this one to Watkins. Racing down the left side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take the lead on the first play of the drive. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers push their lead to 6.
16. Broncos 10. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Christian McCaffrey on the 49ers return. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Give to Harvey here from the pistol. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Listen, with that sack in mind, Brock, we all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Slot man motioned over. It's Nix out of the pistol. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
It's third down.
They send the tight end in motion left. Third and long for Nix. Left side pulled in by Pittman. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Jeremy Crawshaw out once again, punted away. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks him inside their own 10. Offense to the line. Here we go.
Get set. 53.
Start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line, get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
18. What's up?
Purdy gets this from the pistol. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
18. What's up?
Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here comes the final play of our first half. Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half.
Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready.
It's Harvey straight ahead. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
There's absolutely nothing he could do in that situation, Kate. Defense broke through so quickly, they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
Down, give to Harvey. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Now, they've been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate. I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Harvey gets it on the counter. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. They kick the running back in motion. On 3rd down, here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
And it's 4th down.
So out now comes the punter. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. Fields this at the 19. Pushing it up past the 30. And you'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off. 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 Turn his TV off.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set. Get set. Up.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's Purdy to throw. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Get set. Get set. Yellow.
To the air on 3rd and long. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
I tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Here's the fake. Here's Nix. Headed out right. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. On the handoff, here's Harvey. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. And it's Alfred Collins cleaning up that play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, they need 7. Air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Collects this at the 35. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Now Purdy. All he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Going road again with McCaffrey. It's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Riley Moss with that tackle.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 3.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Third and long, they're going to throw. Hitter makes the catch. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Watch out! Stop!
a San Francisco first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages. Yeah, that is risk. We're in double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Start.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Outside.
They stick with McCaffrey. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Moody knocks that extra point through, and the 49ers bump the lead up to 13 points.
Broncos 10.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Fields this one at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Here's a give to Harvey. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They send Mims left. Shotgun snap to Nix. Rolling left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down. From the gun. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we called them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Fourth and forever coming up. Desperation time here. Trying for the deep ball. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
With the pistol, McCaffrey. Has some room to work. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The 49ers have likely locked up the win right there. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Play action with Mix. And he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Mix off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. His end zone. It's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punting muted out now. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he gets it away from his end zone. The return begins on their side of midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
On the return, the Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Outside.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Get set, get set. Final rush up. Up.
Again, left side to McCaffrey. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
The
presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Outside. Watch out.
On third down, Purdy. He's on target, Watkins. He's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on third down.
Get set. Watch out.
Third and long for him here. And they pick him off again. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Broncos take over as he records his 10th career INT.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
Nix with it on first. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready. 180.
Again on second and 10. Nix. Set up the screen here. It's Harvey. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. That's caught for the first. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. How about that play, Brock? On third and 14, they find a way to convert.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll throw again. Nix. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Go. Hold on a sec. Ready.
Once more, it's Nix. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos drop the lead back to 13. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And it goes out of bounds, so that's going to snuff out the spark they were trying to build on here in the fourth.
Outside.
The receiver gets in on the handoff. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers moments away from their 4th win of the year. They've got first down from the 31.
Get set, get set. 22. Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Outside. 22. 22. Out.
On the toss, it's McCaffrey. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Get set, get set. 18.
The run with McCaffrey. He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is 4th down. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. 4th down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Moody knocks it through, and that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Caught, nice game left side. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Nix looking to throw. This is Ingram looking left side. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Caught just shy of the goal line. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Next to throw again. And this is going to be cut for two, so some fight left in. I love it. It is back to a one-score game. Okay, partner, in that spot, you know you got to go for it there. Make it a one-score game. How do you come up with a call that works when that defense knows from the start of things that you're going for two?
Because, Kate, we're talking about practice. Yeah, we're talking about practice. You actually practice those plays, and you come up typically with 2 or 3 two-point conversion plays every single week. You practice them, you rep them, so when it's called like that, you're ready for the moment.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. On the give, it's McCaffrey. Oh, he lost the football! And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Lining up to take it on 2nd down. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.
Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like Pope. And 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Let's do it, let's come in.
just spend. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just flown in.